All right, a tweet from the president. This literally just came in out of the blue. I have asked the Secretary of State, Mike Pompeo, not to go to North Korea at this time because I feel we are not making sufficient progress with respect to the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. It has had no direct impact on the markets here. Of course, all of this comes at a time when he has been getting scrutinized over what's going on in the White House, staffing issues at the White House, the fights back and forth with Jeff Sessions. But he was just saying that Secretary Pompeo looks forward to going to North Korea, but it's just not going to happen right now. So he was literally getting ready to do that. That would have been his fourth trip this year. The president sending a signal, I don't like what's going on, so it ain't happening for now. To Fortune Executive Editor Adam Lashinsky. I know I'm hitting you broadside with this, Adam, but what do you make of all this?
Well, you know, I was thinking when you were talking, Neil, that it's nice to have a private plane so that you don't have to unwind all of your reservations and your hotel reservations and whatnot, in Pompeo's case. But, Marcia, I mean, I'm trying to, you know, I still feel so out of my element to, trying to analyze anything that President Trump does, because on the one hand, this isn't how responsible statesmen behave. I mean, if you're not making progress, maybe it would be a good idea to go talk and make progress. That said, this is how you do real estate deals. The bank doesn't want to agree to my terms. We're not making good progress on the interest rate that I want for the loan. So you know what? I'm not going to show up to the meeting. And I have to say, it worked very well for him for many years. Even when he had lost money with the banks, they kept lending money to him. So I can see how his tactics work for him. It got him the meeting in Singapore, after all.
All right. So if this is off track or delayed, a lot of people and a lot of the market advance was on optimism. This was among the factors that helped. Does it unwind some of that? Because elsewhere, certainly the economy's good, earnings are very, very good. What do you make of that?
I mean, it's funny. It comes to the word "this." You know what this is, Neil. I think what the president did with North Korea was a huge achievement in that it got people to calm down. Things couldn't have been much worse before that. I mean, we were on the brink of a potential nuclear war with North Korea, which was horrible. And so the president's meeting got things to calm down, and not much else. So I would say we're not in much worse shape than we were when he got things to calm down. We're not in any better shape either, because there's no deal.
Meanwhile, there doesn't appear, switching to some corporate news, there doesn't appear a deal in place or even remotely in place, according to the reporting of our Charlie Gasparino, to take Elon Musk's Tesla private. They're having a devil of a time either finding investors that help make that happen, or maybe they never had him in the first place. But what do you make of all of this?
Well, I'll sort of argue both sides of this case. I think that Elon Musk never had anything in the first place. Both reporting by a lot of good journalists and the company's statements show that all he had were some conversations. On the other hand, if he really wants to do this, I actually take his comments at face value that he doesn't need to borrow $60 billion. He probably needs to borrow something more, like, I'm making up this number, like $10 billion, which is a lot of money, but not 60, because he's got his stake. He hopes that the existing public investors, some segment of them, will roll their shares into private shares in the company. So I think theoretically he could do this. I just think he's barking up the wrong tree, and he should focus instead on making automobiles.
Very, very quickly, you know, the Samsung-Apple battle that's going on right now with Samsung with a large phone that's out. What do you make of it all? And, you know, Apple, which will make its own announcements, I guess, next month or a little later. Where's this going?
I think that Samsung having a phone that's being well-reviewed by critics is very good news for Samsung. It's not necessarily bad news for Apple. Number one, they have this very loyal following in China and in North America and Europe that tends to buy their phones and use their services because they like Apple phones. Secondly, Apple has shown before they'll copy Samsung when they need to. So Samsung led the way into larger-sized phones. Apple said, we don't need larger-sized phones. And the next year they introduced the iPhone, the Plus-sized phone, and did very well with it. That's Apple's way, Neil.
Yeah, it is, the way of the tech world. You know, Adam, you were brilliant. I threw a lot at you, a lot that you weren't prepared for. You handled it flawlessly. So thank you very much.
I always enjoy talking to you, Neil. Thank you.
Same here. All right, have a great weekend, my friend.